So right now I'm looking at a landing page running on my own machine, and it's changing, and I'm not updating it. My agent isn't updating it. This is another computer where she has her own Claude code open. She's editing the same project that I'm working on, and I can see every change on my end land in real time. So what makes this possible is called the Tutti VM. And today I'm going to show you how that works step by step by running an entire project through it. So the requirements, a PRD, UI UX, 2 coding agents, 2 people, and 1 workspace. And we're going to do that across multiple agents and workstations without just copying and pasting context. And if you're running multiple agents, you know that that is a pain point right now. It's like Claude code will finish part of a build, but you want Codex or a different Claude model to finish the rest. So you try and compact the conversation or export it as a markdown file, or just copy the whole conversation and paste it into the other agent. And the same thing if you have a locally hosted demo and then someone else wants to see it. Either you have to go through the effort of deploying it, you take a bunch of screenshots, or you screen record and send it to them. That is fundamentally what we're trying to solve with this workflow. And so the Tutti VM platform that we're using as the means to that end is a multi-user, multi-agent, real-time collaborative space. So in practice, what that means, and you'll see all of this in a second, is your agents keep running locally. So same subscription, MCP, and configs and tools and skills, all of that stays the same, but because it's attached to this platform, you can then have multiple users referencing or using the same agents with the shared context across projects and devices. So what's being discussed, what's being worked on, and what's already done is that shared layer of context in the platform that trickles down to as many people or agents as you want to go and do things independently. Now keep in mind, they have the thing called the room. Basically, the room is the boundary, so everything shared inside the room is visible by everyone. If it's outside of that, then it's private. So nothing is public by default, but what you do want to be shared, what is useful to have as shared context, is shared. Now, before I start building, you can grab an invite code. There's a limited number of those because this is one of those tools I think that doesn't fully click until you just see a room in this process in front of you. So you need a code to create a room. You don't need a code to join someone else's room. So if you use an invite code, your whole team can join your room. So there's invite codes in the pinned comments, or just comments, TUTTI in the comments, and we'll respond to that comment with an invite code. And that said, let's get into my computer. So here we are inside the desktop dashboard of Tutti. Now we can see the little agents tab here. We're not going to get into that yet. Let's just start by creating a room. I'll click create. I'll enter a code. And now we can see it's connecting to a room. And again, a room is something that is bounded, that multiple people can access, right? Your team, your collaborators can go into the room. So we'll click next here. And then now other people can join this room. So to do that, I'm going to click plus right here. I'm going to copy the invitation link. And then any second now, we should see right there a collaborator of mine get into the room. So what this means is both of us working, again, I just want to reiterate the concept so it's very clear. Both of us, and this could go up to 5, 10, 20 people accessing the room, share the context and the information for our agents. So we're all on the same page, and our agents are on the same page as far as our projects and AI creations, whether it's web apps, whether it's files. So off the bat, that's pretty cool. What we're gonna do next is set up our agents, and then we can get into some sessions. So let's click open setup. And so now Codex is connected. Let's do the same for Claude. So there we go. Both of our agents are connected. This is just preference, whatever you use for your regular work, just go ahead and connect here. Now there's a few really cool features here off the bat. We can see all of the different agents that may be working within the single room. We can see our whole team right here. And then these are those projects and chats that we can use. You can also see these different apps at the bottom here. So if we click on group chat, for example, let me say, hey, and then here we can see we got a response from the other person on my team who joined the room, and they said, hey, I have an idea for a website for that cold brew product you made. Let me say, yeah, it's called Brewlog. We could make a landing page for it. Okay, and here's some of the benefits that we should have on the page. So now I get to do something cool, right? This is the kind of process in a group chat you may have where then you have to kind of context switch, take that, put it in a different system, go talk to an agent. Here, all of our agents, right? His agent, my agent, all of our team's agents can share this context in this group chat app. So I'm going to say, turn this conversation into a one-page PRD for the landing page. So let's go ahead and get that from Claude first. Okay, here we go. It's given us a ton of information to look at here. Here's our PRD for the landing page. So we have our audience, the cool little one-liners we can use, selling points, the page structure, really thought out, the direction for the copy. We have a lot here. I'm going to follow up and say generate a UI UX draft. So dark single column, oversized hero, and generous spacing. Let's go ahead and let Claude run. Now what we can do here is also create new sessions if we want to. We can run multiple in parallel. Everyone can be running many in parallel across the whole team. And that's again where this agent board comes in handy, where we can see, for example, our one chat right now that's working. And then while this is working, here's where we start to get into the special sauce of the platform. I'm going to open a Codex chat. I'm going to click at right here, and then I'm going to reference this conversation. And then I'm going to say this, build this as a static site with Tailwind. Follow the prototype layout, run it on localhost when it's done. And this to me really illustrates the power of that room concept and that shared context. What we're saying here is, hey, a different agent went and gave us the layout. It gave us the PRD, the instructions to go and build this app. But now we can continue doing that using all the context of the conversation with a different, completely different agent and system. And not only can I do this with two different agents right here, but me and my coworkers and the whole team across all of our fleet of agents can all, again, just reference other chats and have this shared knowledge base of context. So let's just follow through and actually get it built. We'll go ahead and start. And that's really just the start of the system as well. Let's jump into apps right here. Let's open AI Canvas. And it looks like our finished website just popped up from chat. So we'll take more of a look at this later. But this actually looks really good. Yeah, this is a super kind of visually font-focused website. Looks good, and we'll come back to that later. So let's get back to opening the AI Canvas. This is a little app inside of Tutti for visuals. And then I'm going to reference Cold Brew, so our whole project, and say, make a wide hero image for it. And again, you can see the power of shared context and a shared layer there. Again, all you have to do to make this work is just reference the project, and everything we've ever done there is going to be a part of this. Also, my collaborator is updating this in real time. So check out the new version here. This is actually a really sick website that you can see here. And so this is two people working on this local host at the same time. So again, I'll restate that. This is a localhost file, a locally hosted project that me and someone else right now are both working on and updating, right? I just created the draft in that chat that we looked at, and then he went and updated it with this. And this looks a lot better. This is actually really sick website. We're going to check back on that in a minute. And it looks like our hero background was generated. So what I'm going to do is jump back into the agent portal, and then I'll reference our session with Claude. And then what I'll also do right here is I'll reference what we just created in the canvas. So now I'm going to say, take the image we just created in the canvas, drop that into the website we just created, and make another update on this page that you can see right here. So it takes some getting used to as far as the whole system goes, but you start to be able to just operate interoperably, right? You have many systems, many people, many agents all working on the same project like this web, but that web shares information, much less friction, and you can move faster and get more done. Now, something really common is also limits, right? You're going to hit your Claude limit or something. Well, you can very easily do there, and that's another one of the advantages of being able to jump between agents is just go ahead. If I ran out of my Claude credits, jump into Codex and say, hey, keep going where this left off. And it will quite literally just start working on this with the exact same base of information that Claude did. So you just jump back and forth, or just pick up where a coworker left off on their projects, etc. Right? Again, it's all this common tool that you're working with. And then check this out, right? So this is our VM in Tutti. This is our little browser here with the website that we've been working on. I can click open in an external browser, and now I can go ahead and see this deployed to the web, so the full website. And what's really awesome, and let's open incognito mode so I can vet this for you, is that's now a deployed link. That is something that we can share in one click with anyone, anywhere, and kind of deploy in 3 seconds flat to go and maybe get feedback on it or do whatever it is that we want to do with it. So I really recommend you use that as well, but you can see the emphasis of the ecosystem here on being able to move fast, share knowledge, and really work together and collaborate on what it is you're making with your agent. Now I do want to briefly mention why this works, right? The technical background here. Basically, most cloud agent platforms are kind of like a remote machine, so that sounds convenient, but then that means that everything has to move there with it. So what you're seeing on the screen now, right, your login session, your subscription and billing, your repo access, your company SSO, your SSH keys, your whole identity is being kind of stored in that managed cloud to get something like what you're seeing on the screen right now. And Tutti instead kind of splits that into 3. So number 1, your machine keeps the credentials. Number 2, a managed local runtime is what actually runs the agent. And then 3, the cloud only handles sharing the actual working state. So that is why in this kind of approach or system, requests still come from your own. And then your enterprise SSO, your IP, whitelists, none of that breaks, that all still functions. And then you don't need another set of model credits or tokens or keys. That just flows in from the existing subscriptions on your machine. And then you have those message-based tools on the other side of it. So those are the apps that we can see. You can also have agents talk with each other, which is awesome. And that's like agent A just handing off work to agent B. So there's a lot of potential, I think. I think we're also very early to an ecosystem like this. And over time, you can imagine it starts to encompass just more and more as an AI native comm structure as opposed to something like Slack with OpenClaw bolted on top. There's a lot of cool work going on here. Maybe I will actually finish up our little website here. If you saw a previous video, we actually created the product and some video ads for this Brewlog company. If you want to see that happen, then let me know in the comments. But overall, what I really want to emphasize, like I've been saying a lot in this video, is this process and flow and notion of a room and what that unlocks for you in a team and being able to collaborate on projects with your AI agent. So I hope that's come across. I hope you can understand why that's valuable. And there you go. That is Tutti. So that's the workflow and the advantages of it overall. Let's touch on the limitations. The best features are for having a second person or a bigger team. Basically, the strongest use case in my mind is borrowing an agent with shared context and then editing the same kind of work in parallel. That just speeds things up. So solo, you can still work across devices, but not the same application or strength of use case versus a full team that can then speed up net development timelines with a system like this. Now 3, you are limited by the list of agents that can function inside of the platform. That list will expand over time, but it's not going to be all agents immediately. It's not fully on autopilot. This is still something where you are doing the work. In my mind, that will evolve in line and in parallel with the entire agentic ecosystem. So overall, if you're a solo dev or you're running one agent in your terminal, not going to be for you, not that useful. If you're running 2, 3, 4, 10, 50 agents and you're working with other people on the same team or company or idea, that is, I think, where a solution like this, which I'm sure will improve over time as it gets more stable, is going to be the greatest fit. So overall, again, if you want to give it a go and you didn't already, just comment TUTTI in the comment section of this video. You do help support the channel when you do that. So I hope this solves a pain point for you when you go build some awesome things. Appreciate y'all being here, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.